everybody, Ryan here. Travis and I got up early to move fodder bales in out of my place because we tried yesterday and it was just a wee bit too soft. We couldn't really load the bale carrier up all that heavy because the wheels were sinking in like 6 inches into the ground. So we got the JCB here. We're gonna be moving the bales along that fence line over there. It's along the steer lot. So we're gonna be using the fodder as bedding for the cattle this year. Albeit we don't have that many bales made. I believe there's really only about like 56. I think he made 70 and there's 56 left to haul in. So that's not too many bales, but he did make some at the main farm and I made some at the main farm, and then he went down to his place and made some down there as well. So we're going out to the field right now. We're gonna start moving bales. Look at all that frost. I love this thing. Saves so much time. This morning it was down in the teens and it really froze the ground up. So we're gonna move all these in before it softens up again like yesterday. Today's high is like 50, which is great for December, but not for doing field work when the ground is muddy. So right now on the Teleskid, I've got the smooth ride system activated, which pretty much allows the loader to have a little bit more free play in it, and it'll kind of do this as you're going across the ground. I'm on the road right now, so it's kind of loud here. Now on this end, I try to stack some more of the lower quality bales, and I'm not really too concerned about stacking them too close, because by the time we use these up, it's not really going to be much of an issue, because ice really becomes a problem in February and March, and by then we'll be down on the lower end. So stacking them further apart is more important then. So we haven't been overloading the bale carrier because it is starting to get pretty soft. I'm sliding around with the JCB a little bit down here, and we figured, you know, might as well take one or two more loads out of the field rather than overloading the bale carrier and causing even more compaction. Because I was noticing on the last load that wherever he was driving, the ground was sinking down about an inch, and then after the tires drove over it, it was like coming back up like a sponge. So he wasn't breaking the soil surface, but he was getting there. So we got one or two more loads to go, and then we're going to be done moving in bales out here. That really was the last load. There's only 2 bales left out in the field. One is close to the buildings, and there's really only one left out here, so there's no point in Travis even taking the tractor out. So he's probably going to head back right after this load. I really should have fed up that small round bale first, but it's just so cute! Well, admittedly, this one here was all my fault. When it was in the field, it didn't look like that, but I got smart, thinking that I could stack 2 of these bales side by side. Now, fodder bales aren't as strong or aren't held together as well as hay bales are. With hay bales, you know, I could actually get away with stabbing 2 at a time. But fodder bales, not so much. But I tried it anyway, and I put 2 bales side by side, tried stabbing them both, and I pretty much put the bales against each other and just figured out which one was stronger, because the other one pretty much just exploded. And it didn't look like that after I had done that, but I went back out after I brought the one in and brought this one back in, and it was a full bale when I picked it up, but without any net wrap on it, there's nothing to hold it together. Well, driving across the field, I lost so much fodder that is what was left. I'd say there's a little bit under half the bale left there. So I just got to go out and grab one more bale yet, and then we are done hauling in fodder bales from this farm. There are a few down at Travis's place. I'm not really sure if we're just going to take the Bobcat down another day and do that. It is getting pretty soft. I'm sliding around quite a bit. So let's go get that last bale. Now, my opinion isn't sponsored by JCB. They aren't paying for that. All they did was drop the JCB off and are letting us use it. And I have to say that the greatest thing about this JCB Teleskid is just the versatility behind it with the boom. You really don't have to drive around and mess around making sure that you're on the right side of the bale carrier, unless you're loading, you've already had one bale loaded on the one side. But you should be able to load full time from one side of the bale carrier, and that's what I like most about it, because the first bale that I put on is typically always on the far side, and all I have to do is reach out with the boom, and then the frame of the bale carrier is a pretty good bumper for the bale, so you make sure that the bale is as close to the center of the bale carrier as it can be. I mean, you don't have to worry about them flipping off that way, and it's really speedy just taking them off, because all you have to do is just line it up, drop it down, and then pull back. You don't have to make sure that you're balanced right, or that the tines aren't perfectly level. And I think it saves a lot of time that way. There we have it. I was a little worried about the cows going after the ullage. I was worried that they wouldn't really want to eat it because I don't think it really, we haven't gotten too far into the bales, but kind of the idea behind wrapping them is that they'll ferment, and fermenting is what will make them keep. But so far, the bales are dry. They seem to be pretty good quality, and the cows are standing down and have way more eaten off that ullage bale than they do the hay bale. And the JCB's fan just reversed. You see all the chaff that just went flying. Pretty cool. And that's pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to remind you all that on this Friday, I'm taking the How Farms Work shirts off of my store until spring. So if you guys are interested in any of our t-shirts, be sure to go to our website, howfarmswork.com. Go to the store and order your shirts before I take them off on Friday. I'm about to send out a huge order of shirts and sweatshirts right there, right before Christmas. So Christmas orders are going out. I can't guarantee that after Friday they'll arrive by Christmas, but the ones that I'm sending out today are going to be there by then. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to check out all of our other videos. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And be sure to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. All How Farms Work. And with that, we'll see you next time.